Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. I didn't yell. I didn't swing at a wall. I didn't even ask for an explanation. I just grabbed my keys, stepped outside, and never turned back. Maybe that's what stunned them, the fact that I didn't give them the chaos they expected. No begging, no breakdown, no attempt to salvage what they demolished so carelessly. I made it simple for them to be together. And even simpler for me to vanish. We'd been married 5 years, together for 7. She was the person I planned a lifetime with. And he wasn't just a friend, he was my brother. Family and vows, both shattered by a keyboard and a series of after-midnight conversations. It started subtle. Laughter that lingered a little too long, private jokes I wasn't included in, her phone lighting up late with his name. At first, I pushed the doubt away. He's my brother. She's my wife. They're close, that's all. I tried convincing myself of that. But there's a point when your instincts stop whispering and start screaming. Everything fell apart the night she left her phone on the couch. She was in the kitchen laughing at something that stopped being funny to me a long time ago. I didn't go looking, but something in my chest told me I had to know. So I opened their chat. I scrolled. And kept scrolling. It wasn't harmless. It hadn't been harmless for months. There were shared moments I never knew about, plans made behind my back, secrets kept deliberately, and words no wife should ever send to another man, especially my own brother. Then I saw the sentence that ended everything. It's easier pretending around him when I know it's you I really want. I placed the phone exactly where I found it, walked upstairs quietly. She was brushing her hair, smiling at me through the mirror, and all I could think was, she doesn't realize it yet, but she just lost me. No scenes. No confrontation. No desperate questions. I packed a small bag, took my essentials, left my ring on the table, and walked out. I didn't call my parents. Didn't message a single friend. They'd piece it together eventually. I checked into a cheap hotel and sat on the bed staring at a blank wall, waiting for anger that never came. Instead, there was a deep, heavy disappointment, a hollow ache caused by the two people who were supposed to love me most. They hadn't just lied. They hadn't just cheated. They had chosen each other over me. Within a week, I'd moved to a different city, transferred my job, and started over. I didn't block them, but I never replied. The calls, the texts, the long paragraphs from friends, I ignored them all. Sometimes the only way to survive is to let yourself break quietly so you can rebuild loudly. A year passed. I healed. I grew. I didn't forget, but their shadows no longer followed me. Then one day, unexpectedly, someone knocked on my door. I wasn't expecting visitors. But when I opened it, there they stood, my ex-wife and my brother. Together yet not together. They looked worn down, aged by whatever life had thrown back at them. She seemed smaller somehow. He looked drained. I stayed silent, blocking the doorway with my body. She spoke first, voice low. We know we don't deserve to be here, but we needed to see you. I didn't move. Then my brother took a step forward. I messed everything up. I lost my brother, for nothing. I watched him with no hatred, just absence. She tried again, her voice trembling. We're not together anymore. It didn't last. I realized too late what I ruined. The silence between us felt like a canyon, vast, impossible to cross. They came for something. Forgiveness, maybe. A chance at redemption. Or maybe they just hoped some piece of the old me was still alive behind the door. But that version of me was gone. I looked her in the eyes. If the two of you were still happy, you wouldn't be standing here. She blinked, swallowing whatever emotion she was fighting. Then I turned to him. You didn't just lose me. You lost the right to call me your brother. He opened his mouth, but I stepped back. Take care of yourselves. That's all I've got left. And I closed the door. No shouting. No dramatic closure. No tears. Just the truth. They walked away slowly, carrying the weight of what they'd done. I stood behind the door, breathing in the quiet, and for the first time since everything fell apart, I felt something stronger than pain. Because leaving them wasn't the real ending. Walking back to myself, that's what changed everything. Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers.